Well, the group is a number of people, like-minded individuals that I approached to see if they might be interested in helping organize or become part of a group to sponsor a refugee family. So it's a variety of people from our community and surrounding area that have indicated that yes, they'd like to be on board for this project. I think for me, because I came across this need through our parish council, and our church had been approached to see if we would take on a sponsorship for a refugee family.
Mhm.
And the church was reluctant to do it for a number of reasons, but I felt that I could find like-minded individuals who might do this. So after deciding that yes, I could do this, probably the biggest hurdle was doing that cold calling or cold emailing people that I did have information on that indicated they might be interested, but it's that initial contact that you need to make and sort of say, are you still interested or would you like to be involved in this? And some people I knew, so that was very easy. And that's who I started with first. And then went on to people that I had no idea who they were. And so that I would say is the biggest hurdle. Number one, this group is actually turning out to be quite interesting with a variety of backgrounds that they bring to the table and learning about these individuals, number one, but also as a result, we're discovering so many services that are now in place, 6 years on from the arrival of the first Syrian refugees that weren't in place for previous refugees that were coming to our community. And so that's been really interesting to find out how much is actually out there. And the second thing is getting to know the extended family that is here who did arrive with that first wave of Syrian refugees, I think it was 5 or 6 years ago. So
Mhm.
that's been a pleasure as well to meet that family and starting to get to know them. Yeah, there's so many things that we think that, oh, we can't do this, we can't do that, this is going to be too difficult. And what we're realizing as a group that there are supports out there. And so that it's not as daunting, I think, as even we originally, thought it would be. So that there are federal government supports. You can do webinars about learning how to, fill out the forms or, the things that you need to have in place. There are resources through our church community that is also providing so much support and guidance that I sometimes feel that, oh, we're not having to work that hard at all. But we were also in a very unique experience or situation in which we had an individual who was very keen to donate a substantial amount of money to essentially kickstart this process. And as a result of that sort of large amount, it didn't seem as worrisome about getting the full amount that you needed for, well, for us, it's going to be a family of seven at this point. And so, we're looking at 40 to $50,000. So, but this individual indicated that, yeah, she'd take care of a lot of that. And so it really made the
Mhm.
process much more attractive and also exciting. Well, the only thing I would like to share is that one of the reasons I did decide to take this on is that I grew up in a small community that where like-minded individuals got together, my parents included, to sponsor refugees from the Laotian boat people crisis. And so it was a young family, in their 20s that had been in refugee camps in Southeast Asia, arriving with a little baby speaking no English. And, we were teenagers at the time. And, it was just really remarkable at what they were willing to do to become integrated into Canadian society and how much they appreciated. And I think that's what that stayed with me, this 40 years on, um, to to recognize that we have so much to offer, as a country, as a community, as individuals. And if people want to come here, I think it behooves us to encourage them and help them.